Our community needs positive outlets for the youth. I mean, it's not a lot that's offered in our neighborhoods. So, just a safe place for the kids to come after school. It just provides some structure and it provides them something to look forward to. And I think just that inspiration is what young children need. My name is Marisha Moulton, and I am a parent of 3 children that goes to the Critton Center. My children's names are Chloe, Madison, and Mason.
The joke is, Chloe, you're such a mom at the center. That's like the big thing at the center that everyone says, especially to my younger siblings, because I started going here before them. And then when they kind of came, I was like, listen, y'all better not embarrass me. We have a reputation to upkeep, okay? You better come in here with some decorum, some class.
My big sister, when I was little, she always changed my poopy diapers.
Y'all.
We do have a lot of sibling sets, here, which is quite amazing. To think that our families would want to send, all of their other generations of youth to our center, it shows that we're doing something right.
Families really trust us. And the reality is we just don't have the relationship with the kids. We also have relationships with their parents, their guardians. And that just trust, it's so valuable.
Chloe, she started with the Children of Murdered Parents program. Her father was tragically murdered when she was 5 years old. So she's been actually with Directions for Youth and Family ever since she was 5 years old.
At first, I really just needed the counseling because my father had passed away, and it was a lot of unresolved trauma that I didn't know that I was dealing with just from his death.
Just really processing what happened and just the asking of the questions. I just think that it helped her through the grieving process. So you guys have really been just, that support system, just a part of, our family, just with her losing her father and just having that extra outlet with men and women being staff members and just showing, just that role model.
I met Chloe when she was 10 years old. She came to us in 2018. Chloe was going through clinical services. She was referred here. I think the Critton Center became a safe haven for her, a place where she can just be herself, be a kid.
The center just allowed me to just get out of my comfort zone with things that I didn't know that was really holding me back with my shyness and some anxiety that I would just have. It's just allowed me just to gain more confidence within myself and just really know who Chloe is and know myself.
She was very quiet at first, she's pretty reserved, but that was definitely temporary. Chloe definitely has a big personality, and you can tell very much that her mom really encouraged her and taught her to just be an advocate for herself.
Ever since she's been a part of the program, she has opened up. She has blossomed in ways that, touches my heart when I see her perform, dance, sing. It really brings me to tears every time. It makes me feel like a proud parent.
I feel like the options that are open to the kids that we have here at our centers is like no other. And I feel like that we take pride in our structured lesson planning for our kids, and we actually use our areas of expertise to really help to socially and emotionally develop the kids that we have through our programming. But it's all about options and choices, for our kids, and we're happy that they're able to have so many choices with us.
Well, I think the number one thing our program does is create opportunities. We try to expose the kids as much as possible, as early as possible, to different universities, different places, whether that be our trip to Washington, D.C., whether that be our trip to Florida. Chloe also had the opportunity to visit Australia.
Mr. Jose had introduced me to an entrepreneurship program that was being held in Sydney, Australia. And everything was covered, everything was paid for, the passport, the ticket, housing, food, everything.
She was a leader and she projected, and modeled every characteristic that we try to develop here at the Crittenden Center and Direction for Youth and Families. So she was selected to go on that trip and represent our agency.
It was life-changing, like just to be out of like to a whole new country with their different customs and different way of living and learning from other people. Like I just think it was amazing. What is next for Chloe? So the end of the school year is approaching, and I have dreams of becoming a travel nurse. I will be going to nursing school. I'm really excited about that. From there, I want to be an RN and work in either the NICU unit or the child ER. So being here also just allows me how to get a feel for like younger kids too, and how to like interact with them and talk to them. So I'm really grateful.
I don't like it because I don't want her to go because she makes the best noodles and her hamburgers because she always cooks for me. She's a good sister to me.
I essentially have 120 kids between both my centers. So it's definitely that father experience, fatherly approach. For Chloe, obviously, it's been definitely a growth experience, a definitely rewarding experience to watch her grow. But more watch her, how she became this little 10-year-old girl to this very confident young woman who's getting ready to go to college. I mean, it's rewarding. It's definitely rewarding.
You all have done wonders for me and my family. It's hard for me to even express just my gratitude and just how much I'm just so thankful. But keep up the good work.
To uplift the community is to uplift yourself. And I feel like it's such a joy working with the youth and the families that we have because they deserve it. They really do.